Hi everyone, welcome back here to my place. It's Your Paper Life with Amy Coon, that's me. And I today have brought, it's gonna be a fun day because I have Miss Carolee McMullin with me, and she is, you probably recognize her, she's been in the industry quite a while. Yes. And Carolee, you do ADORNit.
Yes,
correct.
That's the name of our company.
Okay, well, I want to give a little background on you because you have some special girls, and I actually have a little photo of them here. Yay. This is a family affair, correct?
Yes. Family-owned business, all women.
Uh-huh. Yep. Well, tell us who the girls are here. We've got...
Well, it starts off with the mother, my oldest daughter, Georgiana, Allison, and Jackie. And they've all been raised watching Mom make crafts for the last 25 years, and they've just been coming on board as they grew up and come into the family.
It was just a natural progression to bring the girls in with you.
Yes.
So neat. Okay, well, you now it's the paper life, so of course, you know, I'm into the paper and the stuff, but we're wanting to make this a more medium, a lot of medium-based products, and your company really exudes that. You have got the fabric going. You've got some wood button pieces over here. So you guys just aren't paper. We want to make sure that everyone knows that you've got all kinds of things to offer over there at ADORNit.
Yes, this past year we've gone into becoming a fabric manufacturer, and so we've been doing scrapbook paper for 15 years, and now we are doing the fabric. And we've been doing that 1 year. And previous to that we did toll painting, so we've been a multi-craft artistic company designing product for 25 years now.
Wow, exciting, yeah. Exciting. Okay, now you have some books here because you partnered up with Simplicity.
Yeah, they're a very well-known company. Everybody's had their mother make a pattern from Simplicity.
Once you give Amy the aha, yes. Okay, Simplicity, yes.
They're way over 100-year-old company.
Oh, yes.
And very well known in the sewing industry, but not necessarily to paper crafting.
Exactly.
Yes.
But I do remember my mom having the Simplicity patterns, so yes. And tell us, what did you do with them, with these books and this machine and everything you have going here? Kind of show what's...
Well, the new thing that we've been invited to do was, because we are a multifaceted company and we are doing papers with fabric, Simplicity saw that we were doing this and that it would be a great fit to try and use their new machine and make some products with it and some books with how-tos. So we were able to take our paper and the fabric and make some great home decor projects that any woman would just love to have in her home, and very easy to do. And so all the steps and instructions are here in these books, and we also used their machine.
And talk about this, you guys get excited because this is a cool little machine. When you turn this on, I was like, ee. So let's move this over and you just give us an idea, and then we'll show the project that you've brought along. But this is a big component in the project, and I know everyone's gonna wanna kind of see what this does.
Well, what's so fascinating about this machine is there's, in the paper crafting industry, a lot of people have used paper trimmers. And a paper trimmer has a typical blade, like you're seeing here, and they're very sharp. And it, of course, slices and cuts the paper. And fabric, you have a rotary cutting machine, also very, very sharp. But you can see I can handle this blade, and it's not sharp. But so how does it cut paper and fabric?
Yeah.
Tricky little machine. So it does straight cuts, and it cuts by pressure. So there's a, when you turn on the feed foot, it almost works as a sewing machine where it literally feeds the paper or the fabric through their rotary cutting machine. And there is a metal wheel below, and then this turns on that as the rotary cutting, as it turns in a circle, and it then cuts as it feeds through the machine. Isn't that amazing?
Well, and you said straight cut, and you're meaning a straight cut, but you have used, obviously, I mean, these do different finishes on, you know, depending on the blade of what you put in the machine. You're going to get a different edge. Run it real quick and just show them. You've got a little, like, sewing machine foot pedal down here.
Yep, it acts just like a sewing machine. It has a guide, and you can also choose what width you're going to cut, or the fabric or the paper. So if you're going to be doing a paper card, then you can say, I'm going to have it 6 inches. You set this guide to 6 inches. If you want it to be 2 inches or 1/4 of an inch, you can trim very little or a lot. So it works great. You never have to have them sharpened. So what you do is you put your foot down on the foot pedal, you hold it, you guide it through. Oops, slipped through out of my guide. And there you go. And when it's done,
you've
got your deckled
pinking
edge.
shear, deckled edge. Yes.
Right. So what we did is we took anything that we could come up with a really fun project that took straight cuts, and we come up with all kinds of really great projects, and that's what's in the book.
That's what's in the book. But you brought one to do that you're gonna, that you're gonna kind of just show a little bit. And I love this because this kind of encompasses ADORNit with the mixed media being used on here.
Right.
You know, you've got the paper and the fabric that you've done. So yeah, to show us this a little bit of what you have on with that. You did obviously a loose stitch on the fabric that you cut with your little machine.
Right, so we went through and we did our strips with the rotary cutting machine, and we did the deckled edge, which then the fabric never frays, doesn't have to have a turn stitch, very easy. So for those gals who are maybe doing paper crafting, not as familiar with sewing, but they want to step into the sewing because they've already been doing the straight stitching on their scrapbook pages, now they can find themselves mixing the media very easily because it's so simple. So the rotary cutting blade prepares the edge for you. All you have to do is a simple straight stitch down the fabric. You pull on one thread, gather it, and then you simply glue it around the lamp.
Well, and a lot of us that are as crafters know about these guys. I mean, everyone, you know, if you don't know how to do it, just look that up on old Google because you'll find definitely the roses. But it just,
the pattern's in the book.
Oh, that's awesome.
And it tells you how to do it.
Even better to go for the book.
Yes.
And then you end up with a cute little lampshade. I love it. It's really sweet.
Fun, very
and then
easy.
Can you grab also, you did a pillow, and this has got a mixed medium too.
It's again done with the straight ruffles.
Right.
We've turned the ruffle, we've done it about 6 inches, turned it so it has about a 2.5 inch because we've left part of it in the seam. And we've done these ruffles on the fabric. But the fun part is we've mixed the media by using paper on wood buttons.
So let me get some of this out of the way and you can show us that.
Here's the wood button that we started with. And then take it out of the package. So simple. A lot of people, if you haven't tried decoupaging with scrapbook paper, it's a great trend.
It's a lot of fun.
Very fun and a quick, easy way to use paper and spruce up any home deck project.
Well, and let me interject. These are your buttons. These are ADORNit buttons. Okay.
ADORNit buttons. You can buy ADORNit fabric, ADORNit paper, and ADORNit embellishments. And this would be an embellishment as a wood piece.
Okay.
Okay. So we've taken our scrapbook paper and we've pre-cut the shape of the wood.
Okay.
Then you take and decoupage that on. So when it's dry, it's adhesive to it. Then you're going to take and glue your next one, which is another wood button. So it's layered.
It gives that layered
And you'll
look.
glue that to that.
Okay.
And then when you're finished, you're going to use some type of a diamond glaze or a Mod Podge product again. You'll put that across the top. And when you're done, you have a shimmery wood button.
And
Very
you've mixed
simple.
wood, paper, and fabric. That's just so cool.
Very fun.
Very, very neat.
Easy to do.
Easy, easy. Okay,
Yes.
now we've I want to show, let me grab over here what I've got. This is the line you've been kind of working with us, but how many lines do you guys have out? I'll go through and show these. You know, how many paper lines and then they're coordinating fabrics?
They're double-sided paper, so they're a nice heavyweight paper, and they have multiple patterns on them that all coordinate together. So when you design a pattern of fabric or a pattern line of paper, you're going to make sure that they all coordinate together as a set. So in this, we've created a set together that's of the fabric and the paper that matches. So a lady could easily take any of these papers with a double-sided, make their project, go buy the fabric that coordinates with the very same patterns, maybe a slight difference in sizes of the pattern.
Scales, yes.
Yeah, scales, so that makes your deck projects even funner, but the same color scheme.
Right.
So that way it all flows very nicely.
Well, and to decorate a whole room based on this, that makes it very easy. Yeah. And grab over there, you've got just show the quarters. I actually learned from Carolee what these are, and you guys are gonna laugh, but you know, I'm from the paper land. These are fat quarters.
Yes, your paper comes in packs where they'll come in kits, or you can buy them single sheets. It's 12 by 12. Well, fabric comes in different lengths also. So, you know, you have fabric that you can get in a bolt, and it's 45-inch wide, and or you can have what's called fat quarters. So it's 1/4 of a yard.
Nice.
And so it makes it very simple. They come all color coordinated, and it's a simple, easy way to go into a fabric shop, buy it all pre-cut, and already put in sizes that are easy and affordable to buy and get going with.
exciting.
Yes, it's very nice.
Well, and I want to mention, Carolee, I hear you've got a really super cute store that you guys have too in Utah.
My daughters, we've been kind of taglined the ADORNit girls because it's mom and daughters, and it's a bunch of us women. And we have a darling little shop where we have a boutique. So you can go in and you can pick up great scrapbook stuff, wonderful fabrics, and we have jewelry and clothing. So it's just like a woman's stop shop. That's
You guys are so stinking lucky.
Well, I have these young daughters.
Oh, I know. You've got to keep them happy too. They're into all the trends. I know.
Yes.
I met a few, so
They
they're
keep mom
cute.
going.
They're cute girls. Okay, so this is ADORNit, you guys, and thank you to Simplicity. This machine is amazing. I loved it. I'm excited. Now you know it's on my list.
This is going to be at any Joann craft store.
Okay.
And they're already in the stores right now. All of the blades can be purchased. Some of them you have to pick up separately from the machine. And the new idea books. So they have Simplicity Home and Simplicity Crafting. And it's a mixed media book from ADORNit, yes.
So neat. All right. Well, thank you, Carolee McMullin. That's ADORNit. You go check those out, and they will be sure to be products to make a beautiful mess of your paper life. Until the next time, go make that beautiful mess of your paper life, and we'll see you later. Bye.
Thanks. Bye-bye.